Hello, New Way friends, and welcome to our brand new series called Grow Your Faith. This series is all about plants, and I can't wait to explore with you all the different stories that talk about plants in the Bible and how we can grow our faith just like plants grow. In this series, you're going to be so excited to see some of our favorite things. We're going to have songs, we're going to have crafts and stories, and so I just hope that you will join us each and every week to learn and work with us as we all grow our faith. So today, we're going to look at the first story in the Bible. It's when God created the earth. And what he created on day number 3 was plants. Now there's all kinds of different plants. Most plants that we see are usually green. There's plants like grass, and there's plants like this with these great big leaves. Plants can be trees. There's all kinds of plants. Some of them are even pokey. A cactus has pokey parts on it, little prickles that hurt if you touch them. Some of them have flowers that are quite beautiful. But there's so much variety, all these different kinds of plants that God created for us to enjoy. He also created plants for us to use. Probably the most common thing we think of is eating plants. If you've ever had a salad, you have eaten plants. If you've ever eaten an apple, you've eaten a plant. Corn, peas, green beans, oranges, bananas, all of these yummy foods come from plants. Even bread comes from plants. They take the wheat and it gets ground up, and that's what we use to make flour that makes our bread. So we use lots of plants to make our food. We also use plants for medicines. This plant is called an aloe vera plant. And inside of these leaves here, or these pokey, whatever these are called, you can cut it open and there's a real gooey substance inside. And you can take that and put that on a little cut or a sunburn, and it makes it feel better. You can buy this at the store, but it comes naturally from plants. Plants are also used to make tools, like a handle to an axe or something like that. Plants can be used to make rope. And plants also provide us shade. If you've ever been some really hot place, like maybe you've walked around Cedar Point all day long, it just is so refreshing to see a shady spot under a tree where you can go and sit and cool down for a while. God created plants with so many uses because he loves us so much. He wants us to benefit from the things that he made. And so today, in our first video, we're going to be looking at creation.
Stories of the Bible. Creation. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was empty, formless, and dark. But the Spirit of God was there. On the first day, God said, "Let there be light." And God saw that the light was good. Then he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day and the darkness night. On the second day, God said, "Let there be a space to separate the waters of the heavens from the waters of the earth." God called the space sky. On the third day, God said, "Let the waters beneath the sky flow together into one place, so dry ground may appear." God called the dry ground land and the waters seas, and God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land sprout with every sort of plant and tree." And God saw that it was good. On the fourth day, God said, "Let lights appear in the sky to separate the day from the night." God made 2 great lights, the sun for the day and the moon for the night. He also made the stars. God set these lights in the sky to light the earth, and God saw that it was good. On the fifth day, God said, "Let the waters swarm with fish and other life. Let the skies be filled with birds of every kind." And God saw that it was good. On the sixth day, God said, "Let the earth make every sort of animal." God made all sorts of wild animals, livestock and small animals, each able to have babies of the same kind. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, to be like us." So God created man in his own image. He formed man from the dust of the ground. He breathed the breath of life into man, and a man became alive. Then he saw that the man needed a helper, so God put man into a deep sleep, and while he slept, God took one of the man's ribs. Then God made a woman from the rib and brought her to the man.
Hi!
Then God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and rule over it. Rule over the fish in the sea,
Hello,
the birds in the sky,
Hello, bird.
and all the animals that scurry along the ground." Then God said, "Look, I have given you every plant throughout the earth, and all the fruit trees for your food, and I have given you every green plant as food for all the animals." Then God looked over all he had made, and he saw that it was very good. So the creation of the heavens and the earth and everything in them was done. So on the seventh day, God rested from all his work, and God blessed the seventh day and said it was holy.
Creatures of our God and King, lift up your voice with us and sing. Alleluia, alleluia. Oh, burning sun with golden beam, and silver moon with softer gleam. Oh, praise him, oh, praise him. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia. All creatures of our God and King, lift up your voice with us and sing. Alleluia, alleluia. Oh, burning sun with golden beam, and silver moon with softer gleam. Oh, praise him, oh, praise him. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia. All creatures of our God and King, lift up your voice with us and sing. Alleluia, alleluia. Oh, burning sun with golden beam, and silver moon with softer gleam. Oh, praise him, oh, praise him. Alleluia, alleluia,
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Craft Time. This week I have some helpers, Josie and Ellie, that are going to show you how to do the craft. So first, we're going to start with your glue stick and glue on eyes onto your cup. So get the cup and the eyes and glue them on. After you glue them on, we're going to get some dirt and put in the cups. On them. So after the eyes are glued on, then we're gonna put some dirt in the cups. In the big bag of your craft kit, there's dirt. And scoop it in your cup. Yep.
And scoop more if you need more. So if you're outside, that's good, in case you spill some dirt.
After you put the dirt in, then you're going to scoop some seeds on the top of the dirt. And then put some more dirt on top. Once it's covered with dirt, add some water. Just a little bit.
No.
That's good. Okay. A little less water, probably. And then now we wait for the grass to grow. Once it's growing, then when it gets too long, you can give your little cup a haircut. Have fun. See you next week.
See you next week.
In the midst of the storm, I know you're with me. In the dark of the night, I know you're there. Never once was my heart left to wander. Never once was my soul turned away. Never once have you failed, so I know that you will bring the day. You are the light that will push out the darkness. You are the sun at the end of the night. I know my breakthrough is on the horizon. You are the light. You are the light. In the sun and the rain, I know you remain. In the midst of the pain, I know you care. Never once have you left me in shadow. Never once have you turned me away. Never once have you failed, so I know that you will bring the day. You are the light that will push out the darkness. You are the sun at the end of the night. I know my breakthrough is on the horizon. You are the light. You are the light. You are the truth that is stirring within me. You are the strength that will carry the fight. I know my breakthrough is on the horizon. You are the light. You are the Making my way to you, I'm drawing near to you. 'Cause as I worship, I know you're bringing my breakthrough. Making my way to you, I'm drawing near to you. 'Cause as I worship, I know you're bringing my breakthrough. Making my way to you, I'm drawing near to you. 'Cause as I worship, I know you're bringing my breakthrough. Making my way to you, I'm drawing near to you. 'Cause as I worship, I know you're bringing my breakthrough.
Yeah, you shine a light in my darkest night. When everything's wrong, you make it right. Mistakes that I made in my past, Man, sometimes they hold me tight. But you breaking the chains are always by me. And if they're holding me back, you right behind me. So I keep my eyes on the sky when I'm praying, cause I know you bring the sunshine when it's raining. Ayy, hands up, I'm waiting for the breakthrough. Every